I'm here at the National, and the trading is absolutely crazy. I brought some of my highest end cards today to do some incredible deals, so let's get started. Look at this. I'm Jeff.
TK from Unbreakable Sports Cards.
TK, nice to meet you. You just came right up and put a card in front of me. You must know something about me.
I watch the content every time.
I appreciate it. I've been working on putting together a complete set of all of the gold refractor LeBron James cards from Topps Chrome. All of the early years, 2003 through 2009 Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
I've been working on getting the gold refractor from every single year. And I almost have all of them. But one I don't have is 2005. And that's 2005.
Like it could possibly cross over, which I've talked to some higher ups and some things that actually that could possibly cross over. But I'm trying to move forward, and I see a card that you have that could have me closer to that.
What card is that?
The gold Topps Chrome the year before that.
Oh, of LeBron.
Yes.
So you're interested in trading LeBron gold for LeBron gold?
Yes, sir.
Well, that would be
iconic
fitting.
for iconic.
Okay. So this is the year before. This is the 2004 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor in a PSA 9. Now, the only reason why I'm trading this one is because I just got the PSA 10 recently.
Oh, wow.
So that's the only reason why I'm willing to trade the PSA 9.
Oh.
I upgraded, I found a PSA 10 online, I bought the PSA 10.
Wow.
And so then I'm like, now that I have the PSA 10,
For
I
sure.
can trade the PSA 9.
Absolutely.
So that's why I would want that.
Just out of curiosity, have you ever came across and ever seen that in a 10?
There are some out there.
I know
but
there are,
not.
but I've never even seen them at a show, and
Yeah.
I travel. I go everywhere.
I'm not. And
That's
I'd be
tucked
happy
away somewhere.
I'd be happy to pick. Yeah, I'd be happy to pick it up in a 9, and then maybe someday down the road, maybe I upgrade it to a 10.
Yeah.
But getting the complete set would be super cool. So that's a really neat card.
You have it now.
I almost will. So there is a little bit of a value difference here, right? This
Yes.
being the second year is more valuable than the third year.
Yes.
Do you have approximate value on that card?
What I saw, because there wasn't any too recent comps on the both of them, that I thought they were about 2,000 or so away.
Okay.
And I would be willing to give you like 1,000 or so cash, or maybe you look through some of my stuff and find like $1,000 card.
Okay.
If you saw fit.
Okay. All right, let me just do a quick check on those two, but I'm open to doing that for
Okay.
sure. Looking at market movers, I can see that the last sale of this was around $3,600. That was late last year. Might have actually moved up a little bit in price since then, because you're starting to see some of the rare cards, the golds and the black refractors and that type of thing actually start to pick back up a little bit after hitting a low point around late last year. But I see a $3,600 sale on that, and then I see a PSA 10 sale earlier this year at $7,200 on that one. And then let me look and see if I can find anything on the 2004. So the last sale on this one that I see was $8,400, but that was a year and a half ago, and things probably did go down some since then. There was a BGS 9 that sold for $5,500 a few months ago, so that's probably about more realistic. So I think you're generally right. $2,000, maybe a little bit over $2,000 difference, but somewhere in that range. I think that's reasonable. All right, so we're trying to figure out how to close the gap in price between my 2004 card that he wants and his 2005 card that I want. And we pulled some cards out of his case here that could potentially do that. So we got a nice Acuna card, being from Atlanta, that's numbered to 25, a nice Acuna auto. Look at this one. That's a big one right there. I really like that. That's a 1 of 1. Tell me about this card.
I had a really nice 1 of 1 card of, it was an insert. I want to say Anthony Edwards, and I want to say, and I ended up getting that card.
You got a nice Trout, a nice Juan Soto as well. Do you have a value in mind? I like this 1 of 1 in particular. Do you have a value in mind on that?
Somewhere between maybe 8 and 12. I really never known because it's a 1 of 1, So
I think that might be part of the tomahawk. You can see the tomahawk there on that card.
Yeah.
That might be the tip of the spear. That's pretty cool. So I probably like this one the best.
Okay.
Out of all of these. I like the Soto as well. He's having a nice season. But the Acuna would be special to take back to Atlanta.
Okay.
So you said you'd be willing to do some cash on top. So
Yes.
if you were to give me these 2 cards, how much cash could you put in on top to get that one?
$800?
800? I was thinking 1,000 on it. 1,000 cash.
Meet in the middle at 900?
Meet in the middle of 900 cash. I'll do it for 900.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
There you go. You're welcome. Take care.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Let's do that trade. We just got a big
Awesome.
trade deal done. Wow,
Awesome.
another big one here on the show floor. There you go. That's a beautiful card. I hope that's got a great home in your collection.
Thank you so much.
And I get to continue to build my gold collection of LeBrons. That's one that I needed, that I was missing. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
You're double fisting cases there. I'm sure that means you got some good stuff. You can go ahead and put those up here. Oh, you got a lot of Gators. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a Gator fan.
You're a Gator fan like I am. Would you be willing to trade some of these?
Sure.
Wow, I really like this Percy Harvin card. I've not seen that one. I'm a big Florida Gator fan, and I remember, Percy Harvin, the championship years. Man, those were the glory days. We haven't had those recently as a Gators fan, but man, like 2006, that Gator team was so electric that won the championship. Percy Harvin, such a big part of that era of Gator teams. Downtown, Josh Allen XRC, that's neat. Do you know the price on that one?
It's around like 1K.
1K?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You carry heat, man. You carry heat.
Thank
These
you.
cards are crazy. Wow. You got a great collection.
Thank you.
How long have you been collecting?
4 years, I think.
That.
Something around
Very
that.
nice. You've built up an amazing collection. You got a lot of iconic cards. I like your taste. You got different
Thank you.
sports. You got a range of years. You got everything well represented. You're a true collector with all these different sports represented.
Thank you.
All different types of cards, all different ranges of cards. You got a lot of really beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
All right, so these are the 2 that caught my eye the most. I really like the XRC cards. So these XRC cards are almost like pre-rookie cards, right? So
Yeah.
like Josh Allen was a rookie in 2018.
Yeah, that's just 2017.
But that's 2017, right? So what Panini does is in their select product, they put in redemption cards. And then you can, in 2017 select, you could have pulled a redemption to get one of the first players drafted in the 2018 draft. And then once the draft happens, you mail in the redemption and they mail you back this card if you have the redemption for that number of quarterback who was taken in the draft. And then Percy Harvin is my guy at the University of Florida.
Huh. I really like that Josh Allen though. That's cool.
The Josh Allen Kaboom.
Yeah.
You seem really fixated on this card.
Because I have the 2021 and the 2022. So I just need the newest one and then the rookie.
So you really want to try to do a trade for that?
Yeah, because I do have the Jordan, which would
You do have the Jordan.
which would kind of.
All right, so let's go back through. Yeah, because obviously you'd have to put in a really big card into the deal, and that's a really big card. How much is this 7 Jordans going for? Do you know?
I have it at 55.
Okay.
But you can look it up.
Last sale of that was right at 5,000. Sale
Okay.
before that was 4,886. Then there was actually one at 6,700, 4,800, 4,800, 48. Seems to be
Yeah.
right around 5,000 is the average on that card. All right, so here's the different cards we're looking at. So you really want my Josh Allen
Yes.
Kaboom. All right, so here's your last few sales on this. Yeah, 71.55, 6,500, 69.88, 67.50. So yeah, it's right around that. So here'd be my offer. I would trade you the Josh Allen and $300 in cash for that lineup of cards right there.
$350 cash.
Did you see what he did? Did you get that on camera? Did we get that on camera? He goes, $350 cash and puts, I love that. I love that. Jacob, for you, man, you got a deal. We got a deal. We did a deal. That's
deal.
awesome. I love that. Oh man, that was another awesome trade deal. There's so many great trade deals on the floor, but there's good stuff happening behind me as well. Pristine Auctions booth is right behind me here at the National, and Pristine Auction is doing amazing things. Their website has incredible auctions taking place every single day, all the way from lower end cards and memorabilia of all types, all the way on up to their elite elite auctions with absolutely grail cars. And here's the best part. Right now, as a special, just during National Week, Pristine Auction will give you $20 towards your first purchase on pristineauction.com if you use promo code NAT24, NAT24, when you register. So take advantage of this one-time special offer for $20 free towards an auction at Pristine Auction. Go to pristineauction.com and register using promo code NAT24. Get that free $20 and shop pristineauction.com today.
Hey, Jeff.
How's it going, guys?
Good, sir. How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely. Nice to see you. All right.
So we've brought you one of the rarest Taylor Swift cards, most valuable that you're going to see today.
Well, you know what? I love Taylor Swift. My daughter especially loves Taylor Swift, but I went to a Taylor Swift concert in London earlier this year, and it was a great time. I actually own a little bit of Taylor Swift. I have some rare collectible Taylor Swift cards. Show me which one you have.
I have quite a few. Probably the largest.
Wow.
I probably have the largest Taylor Swift collection in the world.
Do you really? So this one is special. This is from Topps. I believe this is from American Pie. It's called
2011.
Yes, and I own this card, but I don't own this version of this card. What makes this one special is this is like kind of a foil version of the card, which means that it's numbered. It's numbered to 76.
So there's a foil version.
Yep.
And there's the one to 76.
Oh, so this is not the foil.
So
this is called.
Base, there's a foil, and then there's this one.
Gotcha. Okay. So I own the base version.
Gotcha.
And a PSA 10.
Okay.
I don't own this version, and I guess I don't own the foil version either. So you're helping educate me on these cards. I'm actually super interested in this.
Okay.
I know a lot of my audience may be going like, wait, what are you doing trading for a Taylor Swift card?
Yeah.
I love it, and the reason why I love it is because Taylor Swift has almost no cards, yet she's a worldwide sensation to the likes that in the music industry the world has actually never seen before, right? And so I think I just think she's a phenomenon, and I think there's so few cards of hers, almost none, that I love the idea of picking up a few Taylor Swift cards and kind of tucking them away. Not just from an investment standpoint, but also from a nostalgia standpoint as well. Enjoying her music, going to her concerts. My daughter loves her, so it's kind of a cool personal collection piece as well. So yeah. I'm definitely interested in that card. What are you interested in that I have?
I like the mantle cuts.
Yeah.
I like the Ruth.
That Ruth cut's a real big one. This one's going to be a little more than the Taylor Swift card.
Yeah, that one's going to be more than the Taylor Swift card.
Look at that though, Babe Ruth,
yeah.
Lou Gehrig, dual auto. Look at that. That is a ridiculously clean dual auto of both of those guys. You almost never see that.
That's a beautiful
in
card.
A cut auto with both of those guys. So beautiful. All right, do you have any idea what this Taylor Swift card's worth?
So about a year ago, a foil PSA 8 sold for $5K.
A foil and PSA 8 sold for $5K. Wow, that's a big boy card.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one listed right now, and again, we're all listing whatever we want to list it for. There's one listed right now for $13,900.
Okay.
On eBay.
I'm looking here in Market Movers, and I can see that it looks like a PSA 9 of this card.
Was it a 9?
A PSA 9 sold for $62.55.
Okay.
A few months ago.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, there was one a few months ago in a 9
$62.55.
that sold for $62.55.
And then back in
I see the sale of in October an 8 sold for $5,000.
Yeah.
You're right. Those are the only two. And then there was one, as you said, there was also an 8 that sold for $12.50 a few months prior to that.
Yeah.
How long have you had this?
Since 2011.
Oh wow! Wow.
You don't want to know what I paid. You don't want to know what I paid for it.
I do. I don't want to know what you paid for it. Don't tell me what you paid for it. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing on this card in terms of condition.
Okay.
The front looks pretty clean. I see perhaps a little bit of a surface scratch or dot up in this area. It's pretty minor. Right. Overall, I'd say the front of this card presents really well. The back of the card, we start to have a little bit of problem.
Gotcha.
So on the back of the card, if you look down at those two corners,
I see.
There's quite a bit of corner damage. So this is definitely going to knock the grade down. I'm guessing with the corner damage, I'm guessing this is a PSA 7. That would be my guess on the card.
I was thinking 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it's probably a 7. It's slightly off center on the back as well. I don't know if that means that the front is also off center. I can't really tell centering.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're looking at this thing for centering. And I would say it's probably slightly off center, that direction on the front and that direction on the back, which would be what you would expect. If it's gonna be off center, both sides would be off center the same direction. I think I would put the value of the Taylor Swift card a little below 5,000 just because I think it may not grade an 8. You also gotta pay a grading fee.
Sure. Yeah, sure. What are the comps on something like the 7?
I can show you the last few sales on that card. They were all right around 5,000. I'd be willing to trade the Jordan for the Taylor Swift, but I feel like the Jordan's a little more valuable. It's very liquid. It's sold a bunch of times recently, right around that price point. The Taylor Swift being ungraded, and my concern that it might grade a 7. I feel like the Taylor Swift with a 9 recently doing 62, a 7's gonna be doing under 5, so I feel like I would either need a little bit of cash added to it.
That's where I would like to be.
A Jordan plus a mantle for that. People don't, go after the cards of the music stars the same way they go after Michael Jordan cards.
I get it.
There's a million, hundreds of millions of kids everywhere that want Michael Jordan cards. Taylor Swift cards, most people don't even know they exist.
Exactly, that's the key.
Kind of. No, I definitely could not do the Jordan and a mantle auto for the Taylor Swift. I couldn't get there. This is the absolute best that I can do. Absolute best I can do. I would trade you straight up the Jordan for the Taylor Swift card. I can't do better than that. Like this is, there's no way I can go above the value of the Jordan for that card.
We just do this straight up for today.
You do that straight up?
Straight up. 5,000 for 5,000. And I hate to part with it, but I'll do it.
Am I crazy? Am I crazy? The cameraman saying yes to it? Oh, dude. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Congratulations on your first 86 Flair Jordan.
Yes, sir.
That was a fun deal.
That was a fun deal.
All right. What's going to be worth more in 10 years? I don't know. What's going to be worth more in 10 years with the scarcity of this? Of course, now everyone in the audience is saying, "The Jordan, you idiot! The Jordan." How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your name?
Jacobe.
Jacobe, nice to meet you, Jacobe. You got some cards you want to trade?
Yep.
I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
That's an old school sports card investor shirt right there.
It's my favorite.
Appreciate that. Nice, the Trevor Lawrence Rookie Premier. So tell me about this card.
So I traded for it in the Card Kids trade zone.
Okay.
For a Joe Burrow rookie.
For Joe Burrow, cool. So it's a PSA 8 with an auto grade of 10. Number to 149, rookie patch auto. Do you have an idea of what that's worth?
Like $250 to $300.
$250 to $300?
Yeah.
That seems really reasonable. What type, are you into football cards? Would you want to trade it for another football card or what other sports?
Into baseball, usually.
Into baseball, okay. All right, let me see what baseball cards I got. So here's a few to look at, and then we can also, I can add in some extra cards if we need to make up the price difference.
Okay.
So I can double check.
I'm a big Orioles
Or that
fan.
one's marked 250, yeah. You are a big Orioles fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice Gunnar Henderson card. That's his 2023 Topps Chrome. That's the Aqua Lava refractor version of that. So that's got the rookie card symbol, and that one's numbered to 199. PSA 10, which is a good grade on that card for sure. So
Yeah.
that's a 1/1 Pete Alonso right there. Kind of an interesting card.
I can't find many comps on the Trevor.
So yeah, using sales history market movers, I am finding some similar cards, almost the exact same card.
Yeah.
You can see here in Market Movers, one of those sold for $328. And then let me look this one up in Market Movers as well. And I got to show off one of the brand new features of Market Movers. We just updated the Market Movers app, and check this out, guys. Now when you're looking at a card inside Market Movers, you can hit the down arrow on grade, and you can see what it's selling for in all of the different grades. Or you can hit the down arrow on variation, and you can see what it's selling for in all of the different variations. It's every comp you could possibly want at your fingertips, and it's Market Movers. And guess what, guys? If you use promo code DATA, this is just for right now, just during National Week. If you use promo code DATA, it's 2 weeks free of Market Movers plus 20% off. You just have to go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, promo code DATA. Okay, so I think if you're interested in the Henderson, then I would probably owe you maybe about like $65 on top of the Henderson, and I think we would get to the value of that card.
Straight cash?
I could do $60 in cash. Would you want to do that?
That sounds good.
$60 in cash? Okay, there you go. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna take these cards back. We just got a deal done. Let me get my cash out. I'm gonna give him the Gunnar Henderson plus $60 in cash to get his Trevor Lawrence rookie patch auto. All right, let me get some cash over here. And there you go.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good doing a deal with you. Nice to meet you. Take care.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Good. How you doing,
Nice
Jeff?
to meet you. Dan.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Saw you had a Kobe Iverson dual auto.
I do have a Kobe Iverson dual auto.
I'm really interested in seeing if we can work something to trade out, possibly.
Okay, that's a very special card.
Yeah, I
All
have
right.
some stuff that's special too.
Okay, good. All right, let me see. I got this over here. Yeah.
Wow, there it is.
Yeah, here it is. So I picked this up at the Dallas Card Show, gosh, a year or two ago. What makes this card so special is it's the only card where Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson both signed on card on the same card.
Wow.
Believe it or not, even though they were rookies in the same 96 class and they played so many years, against each other in the league, had both great NBA careers, they didn't have cards where the two of them were both on-card autos on the same card until 2015 Immaculate. And 2015 Immaculate did this dual auto card, and it's only numbered to 25. So there's only 25 of them ever created. This one's an auto grade of a 10. Really, really clean autos of both of these guys. You hardly ever see these come up for sale because most of these are locked away in 90s basketball collections.
Yeah.
I mean, like one of these comes up for sale like once every few years at the most is when you'll see one of these.
Yeah,
So,
I've never even seen it before.
yeah, but I am willing to part with it,
Okay.
for the right deal. So what do you have that
May
you're
have some
thinking
stuff
about
you
here?
may be interested in.
Okay.
So I have a 2018 Shohei Ohtani.
Oh yeah,
BGS 9.5.
that's a beautiful Shohei. Really nice. Okay.
And I have a
Okay.
PSA 10 Wemby
Okay.
white. I have a PSA 10 blue ice of Wemby, a PSA 10 red
Okay.
of Wemby, and a silver 10 of Wemby.
Okay. You're a Wemby guy.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, and I also have this Jason Kelsey. It's the only year they made a Prism card of him.
Really? And that's the Prism Gold.
Yes.
So that's the only Jason Kelsey Prism Gold ever made.
That's correct.
That's a pretty cool card.
Sure.
I actually like that. Like most, cards of offensive linemen typically are not very sought after or collectible.
Right.
But Jason Kelsey's an exception, right? He's a big name. He had such a great career with the Eagles. And then he's got his podcast now with his brother. They're a well-known family. I actually did a trade for a Taylor Swift card. That's another story. So I am interested. Okay. So give me some approximate values, if you could, of some of these here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this typically comps around 10K.
This Shohei comps for around 10,000?
Yes.
Okay.
And the white and the blue ice are both around 6K.
6K, okay.
The red does about 3, and the silver's about 1,000.
Okay. And then what about the Kelsey?
There's no real comps on that. It's kind of hard to price out.
Okay. Okay.
I know I need to incentivize you a little bit to make the trade too.
Yes.
Not to negotiate against myself, but something else on top of that to help this go through would be great.
So you would be willing to do my card potentially for those two and even add a little something to it.
Sure.
Okay, you got me interested now. I'm reluctant to part with the Kobe and the Iverson. Those are beautiful cards. But now you're getting my interest level up here. I like this.
Great.
All right, let me see if I can figure out something here. All right, so I just looked up in Market Movers, and yeah, this one's selling for just over 6,000. So
Okay.
we're right on that. This one's a little less. I think recent sales on this are closer, maybe a little below 9,000. But they're still, they're still in the ballpark.
Sure.
So I would want something added on top.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do this. Do you have any idea what that Kelsey Gold's worth? You said that's. I guess is there any comps out there at all? Do we know?
There's no comps that I know of.
Okay.
I would say it's at least a couple $100, and depending if you find the right buyer. I'm not sure.
I mean, I think for an Eagles fan, that could be probably more than a couple $100 if it's his only gold prism ever of all time.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I bet you could might be able to get $1,000. We're several hundred, I would think, with the right buyer.
Yeah.
With that being his only prism gold ever in his career.
Sure.
Heck, maybe even Jason Kelsey would want that. Jason Kelsey, if you're watching, just call. We'll work something out. I'll come on the podcast. We'll do a deal. It'll be great. I love this card. But I would be willing to part with this card if you would give me the Shohei, the Wembanyama, and the Kelsey. I'd want all three, but if you give me all three, I would be willing to part with that.
as much as I love Wemby and Shohei, when I saw that card, I really wanted to come see you so we could work something out, and that sounds good to me.
We got a deal.
Appreciate it very much.
A big trade deal. There you go. You got the awesome, fantastic personal collection card there. I hope that stays with you for a very, very long time. That's an absolutely unbelievable card.
Thank you so
much. And I've got 3 cards of of guys who are hot in the market right there, at least 2 of them, right? Shohei and Victor. I'm excited about Victor's future in the NBA. I really, really am. Wayne, what's up, man?
What's up, Jeff?
Wayne Collection on YouTube, on whatnot. You're everywhere, man.
I know.
It's great to see you.
Yeah.
You bring a lot of energy to the hobby. I appreciate your energy.
You too.
Ripping packs and having all kinds of fun.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
So
you got some cards?
Yep.
You want to do a trade?
Gators fan.
Dude, you know me, man. That's awesome.
It's NFL jersey number as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. From Prestige 2023. That's a nice looking Anthony Richardson card. I appreciate that. Super cool. What else we got here?
We have Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Yep.
You a Jordan Love fan?
Yeah, I like Jordan Love.
I do too. Some Joe Burrow, Herbert. Yeah, you've always got nice football cards.
Yeah. Nothing too big, but.
No, they're nice. They're nice cards though, for sure. And what are you looking to trade for? Some other football?
Yeah.
Cool.
In the like $300 range.
Sure.
Something like that.
Be great. Be happy to work with you on that.
Is there anything you're interested in?
Yeah, I'd say the ones that kind of catch my eye the most. I really like the Funkadelic Stroud.
Yeah.
I am interested in the Richardson, although I'll be honest, I do have a lot of Anthony Richardson already. Probably pass on these. And then in terms of the Jordan Loves, those are nice.
Yeah.
I'd say probably, what's this one, number 2?
Oh, that
Or
was
is that just a short print? Okay.
Yeah. From
Yeah.
the mega boxes, I think.
Right, same with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably these 2, I'd say. Although that one's really nice too. But yeah, probably those 2. So these are probably the ones that I have the most interest in.
Okay.
Maybe these 2 the most, I would say, out of them. Do you have an approximate value on these?
Yeah, so this one I had at $160.
Okay.
And then this one I had around $60.
Okay.
And then this one's $120, and then we had $220 on that.
$220?
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I love the Gators, I'll probably pass on the Richardsons just because I've got a lot of other nice Richardson autos and that kind of stuff already. So I'll probably put that to the side. And then let me, you said 60?
Yes. 160.
61, so 220 there, and then that's
120.
120. Okay, cool. All right, so here's 5 that might interest you.
Okay.
So we got a CJ Stroud. That one is low numbered Stroud. That one's numbered to 25. Yeah. We got that Funkadelic.
Like that
yeah, that's pretty cool. The Funkadelic Richardson numbered to 10. I think that's right around 350 in recent sales. Bijan Robinson, Prism Auto, JSN Kaboom, or Manga, and then a Will Levis from Obsidian number to 5.
Yeah.
So those are all pretty nice cards.
Yeah,
I checked that last night. I want to say it was right around 350, but I'd just rather double check to be safe. Look at him using market movers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wayne Collection is a market movers user. By the way, this guy's a great YouTuber. Check out Wayne Collection on YouTube.
Thank you. All right, so yeah, last sale, $350.
$350. So right around what I thought.
The same one.
So I mean, we seem pretty square here. It seems like it's right around the same price point. You want to do the deal?
I would do it.
Awesome. There you go.
Thank you so
awesome
much.
to do a trade with you, Wayne. That's a lot of fun. He got a nice Anthony Richardson I picked up last night at trade night, but I got a couple of really nice quarterback cards in return, 2 Jordan Loves and a CJ Stroud. So I think that was a fun deal to get done. Awesome. How you doing?
Hi, good, how are you?
What's your name? Hank?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Hank. What you got here?
All right.
Some cards you want to trade?
Yes, sir.
All right, are these all up for trade
Yes,
or is
sir.
there particular ones? All right, let me bring these out here. A lot of big autos on that card. KD, James Harden, Steph Curry, and Giannis. Jerry Jeudy, very cool. Joe Burrow, rookie auto, very nice. Deshaun Watson. Josh Allen, rookie auto, that's pretty cool. Tua. Joe Burrow, that's neat. The Zebra Prism, super cool. That's a neat card too. My son used to actually have that card. That's nice. Steph Curry auto, super cool. Larry Bird, Team USA, Larry Bird. Wow, that's neat. That's a neat card. I like that a lot. I collect Team USA stuff. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Anthony Richardson, Nick Chubb. Steph Curry, 1/1. Wow. And a CJ Stroud Color Blast from college. Really nice cards. How much does that Chubb go for?
That's only like $250.
$250?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So these are the 4 cards that I have the most interest in. Let's talk about prices and all of these. So you said this Nick Chubb's around $250?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That I would just be picking up for a friend, a big Nick Chubb collector.
Yep.
What about the Larry Bird?
So I've got it around 400 on that.
Okay.
Ruby out of 15.
Okay. And how about the Burrow?
I got that at 1,500.
1,500 for the Burrow?
Yep.
Okay. And then what about the Josh Allen?
1,000.
1,000 for the Josh Allen. Okay. That's a select Josh Allen jersey. So the 3 cards you're most interested in are that Josh Allen, that T-Law, and that Kyler. All right, so we just looked up prices on these cards in Market Movers. Last sale of this right around 200. This one actually a little more than you said. This one I think we see a sale around 500 or value around that. I think we're at 400. This one 1,500, which I think is right where you're at. This one I think you said was around 1,000,
yes,
right?
Sir.
We haven't looked that one up yet, but I'll take your word on that. The Kyler is around 1,250. This is 235, and that's around 1,000.
Yeah, so I was wondering if I could see that Luka Crown auto instead of the Trevor Lawrence.
I think they were. I got a little wiggle room on that. I think they were a little bit below 1,000.
Yeah, so I was thinking like these 4 around 3,200.
Okay.
And then if I added this up correctly, it'd be around 3,250 or something like that.
I like the deal. Other than one element of it, these 2 cards we got valued like right at the same price, right?
Yep.
And visually, if I'm looking at them, I think I would actually kind of rather keep my select. Here's what I would counter propose to you. Take that back, and then we do that. We
So
do
those
these 2 cards for those 3.
That works for me.
You want to do it?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
Great trade.
Yeah.
A lot of really great cards there. That's a lot of fun. I'm getting a really nice Burrow, a nice Larry Bird, and a nice Nick Chubb, but giving up a great Kyler, and I think he's going to have a good season this year.
Yeah, take a chance.
Hopefully you'll see his stuff go back up, and a nice Luka card as well. Awesome. Great deal.
Yep, thank you so much.
Sure. What a day of trades, but guess what? I'm not done yet. Later tonight, there will be a second video, part 2 of this one, with even more epic trades. So make sure to tune back tonight. Make sure to like and subscribe, and go download Market Movers right now, and we'll see you with our next video later tonight. Take care.